Good Lord. He's got no teleprompter.
Okay, so I purchased a teleprompter for doing my YouTube videos, and it has not been working properly. If you've ever thought of buying a teleprompter, you know, the thing about the teleprompters, it's supposed to help you, you have a script in front of you, you can see, and it gives direct eye contact between you and the viewers. And you can write your scripts. And this is my second teleprompter that I've purchased. The first one I purchased was like a $59 one. It was nothing, right? Because usually what I've seen them for has been something like, like the really good ones are thousands of dollars. And then they have all price points. And essentially, what is a teleprompter? A teleprompter is essentially just a piece of reflective glass. You put something underneath that glass that's at a 45-degree angle, and whatever is flat underneath it is going to be reflected in the glass. So you'd be able to see what's on your screen in the glass.
You're standing in front of the teleprompter.
Well, I didn't know.
There's a slot in the back of the teleprompter to fit in the lens of your camera. And they range from all price points, which is what I've learned, right? I bought one for as little as $59, and that one also was a problem. I had to use it with my phone because you need a screen. So I used it with my phone, and unfortunately for me, if you're using it with the phone like this, the letters, the text should go horizontal, and there was a remote control that allowed you to scroll the text up so you could read it as you were scrolling. That didn't work for me. The text would be vertical so just as the phone was, the text would be vertical, and so I'd have to read the text in the vertical position, which wasn't bad. I mean, obviously you can read vertically if you need to, but it wasn't ideal. So this is the first teleprompter that I purchased. Very lightweight, and I like that because I was like, oh, this is portable, you can carry it around. This is the hole that you put the your camera through, and it also comes with different rings depending on the dimensions of your camera's lens. And so you can apply the right ring on your camera so that it would slide out here in the back. Here's a reflective glass, and this is where your phone would sit, in this space. So the phone would sit here, and then whatever was on the screen of the phone would reflect into the mirror, and you'd be able to read the prompter. It was very light, very flimsy, and I didn't enjoy the experience. So when they had the Black Friday day, I had been looking at this Elgato prompter, as it's called, for a while, and I thought, oh, that would be nice because it has a built-in screen, so I don't have to use my iPad or my phone. It comes with its own screen, and if you look at it online, it has really good. I think it has good reviews, but there were some issues where it says it doesn't work well with Mac Sequoia. I have the 14 book Mac, yeah, Sequoia is what I have, the Apple M3 Max chip. So I don't think, I mean, if it's not compatible, maybe that could be the issue, but in terms of processing, I should have enough processing to be able to run this software. So I got it. It was $199. It arrived, and setting it up was a bitch. Excuse my French, but it literally was. There's software that you have to download. I downloaded the software, the Camera Hub app, and then there was some display link which allows you to share your screen so it makes the teleprompter like a second screen to your computer. The installation didn't work properly. There's two channels that I used to help me. One, I'll put the link to those channels down because they did help me with my installation problems. And they will tell you that for MacBooks, you will have to do an extra step and manually add the application to your security settings, which I ended up having to do. And once I did that, the Camera Hub was able to launch, and the software was able to see the hardware that I have attached to my computer. Now, I work with quite a few of Elgato products. I have the encoder, the Cam Link. The encoder basically allows you to take a digital 4K from your camera into your computer. But not only do you need the encoder, your camera has to be able to shoot in 4K, which mine does. It's the Sony ZV-10. It shoots in 4K. Then you also need to have the right proper cable. You need a mini or micro, I should say, micro HDMI cable to USB-C that I also needed to get. And then besides that, I use Ecamm Live. For Ecamm to shoot in 4K or to record in 4K, you have to pay for the pro version of Ecamm Live. And it's probably best to buy that over Black Friday because they give you a really good deal. Um, uh, for the annual plan, the better than doing it outside of Black Friday. But all of that say 4K. So I got my 4K camera, 4K feed, and then I have a microphone. And then my last sort of icing on the cake to make my production sort of pop and be spectacular was to invest in the teleprompter, which I thought, okay, this is not a bad price for the teleprompter. Plus, you also get a second display, so it's a good deal. But since I got it, I did get the software installed properly. There have been glitches. Uh, and I don't know if the glitch is with the Ecamm or with the teleprompter or the encoder, but it's like during the recording will freeze up, and then I won't even know, or because I'm looking at the telecom prompter, and then all of a sudden the recording has frozen up, and I'm not sure why that happens. The other issue that I've experienced is that when you launch it, sometimes it won't load and you won't be able to see the prompter interface that allows you to put in your script. And the fourth thing that I found is that once you're in the interface and you put in your script, the scroll speed is so slow. It's like watching paint dry. And I tried at the 100% speed and it goes really, really slow. They do offer, instead of using automatic scroll, you can use voice prompt to scroll it. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but when I tried that, it just didn't work at all. So um, we will have to troubleshoot it. So if you're like me and you're trying to grow on YouTube, every time, and you'll see lots of advice on YouTube is like, just keep shooting. You're going to have really bad days or bad experiences, which today for me was one of those bad experiences. Was trying to shoot something 4 times. I had a fail. This is my 5th time, and actually now I've totally changed the subject and kind of going off script because I thought, okay, let me try to document this experience. And also, I think getting comfortable in front of the camera is also a challenge because it's not something that you naturally do. So every time you do it, you get better at it. And so I'm doing it. I would love to be able to shoot and film every single day because I have been able to grow my channel when I've focused on it, but it is still extremely difficult to obviously produce videos that are like home runs. The last video I did, it was something on Mike Tyson. I got 5 views to date so far. And I actually thought it was a really good video, good graphics, good storytelling. I actually did write a script for it, but it didn't resonate. So I'm just really doing this particular one. I know I'm rambling, but I wanted to kind of just talk about some of the frustrations because I know I'm not the only one who considered using a teleprompter, right? And for all the reasons I give you, you can put your script and read your script and you come across as more polished and professional. So It will be good once I hope it will be good once this thing starts working. And so I'm kind of asking you, have you guys used teleprompters? What was that experience like for you using a teleprompter? Have you used the Elgato teleprompter? Anything you can share with your YouTube journey to give encouragement? But I do also want to encourage people who are coming after me. It does take a lot of time. It can be really frustrating. I'm really right now in the middle of the journey where I'm not even super comfortable with how I look on camera, how I sound on camera, my energy level, like, you know, but it's coming. It's coming. So keep the faith, keep persevering. It's great to be a storyteller, and I love editing and all of these things, but it's not easy. So when you feel like giving up, don't give up. Just keep pressing record. I think that's Think Media. Right. Leave a comment below. Thank you. Hopefully, you get to see this video because the way my luck has been happening today, you may not get to see this video, but we're praying for the best.